Welcome back to the Preppy and Pout podcast. This is episode 8. We're going to be diving into pet peeves. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Jason, and this is the Preppy and Pout podcast. All right, so you sent me the post, right?
No, you sent it to me.
I sent it to you. All right,
I didn't see it until you sent it.
This was a viral post on social media. I'm just going to read off what it says, and then I'm going to read off some of the comments, but it went crazy. And we want to talk about whether this is true or not, right? And our perspectives on it. So check it out. The first thing says, a guy posted it. It says, "I'm bored. Tell me your biggest pet peeve about your wife." Now, I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Number one, to put it out there, because as soon as I read it, I knew, oh boy. I go straight to the comments. I don't know about you, but when I see things on social media that's really funny, straight to the comments. I want to see what's going on, right? So before we give our thoughts and we talk about pet peeves, first let's run through some of the comments that are on here.
First, he shouldn't be bored. There's plenty of things to always do.
Man, see, we're already getting into it. So one of the top comments, my husband said, "If I don't like something, I'll just grow to like it eventually." She birthed 7 of your children. You have 0 peeves to pet.
I don't know what that means.
But what was hilarious to me was that a man posted it for other husbands, and the wives are going crazy in here, right? One says, "My husband would say my wife spins like how she breathes, so I'm sorry, I'm spoiled." And there's another one that says, "My wife is the supreme overlord." Like, it's crazy. There's wives in here that are looking for their husbands. One wife says, "Hey, are you in here? I know you're in here. I'm looking for your comment." Like, it's just crazy, and it just went completely viral. So let me first say, do you believe a husband should have a pet peeve?
Yeah, I think so. Everyone's human. I think you would be naive to think that your husband has no pet peeves. I think men just
Careful.
white lie, and to keep everything at bay, they just say, nothing's wrong. No, you're fine.
Right.
Where women are more like, you need to know that I think you're wrong, and here's why.
Well, and I understand that. We definitely do that, especially, if there's an outfit that we may not 100% agree with, there's a thin line where I'm just like, you know what I mean? No, that actually looks good. Yeah, that actually looks good. You know what I mean?
And the whole time you're like, this girl looks like a clown.
No,
look what she's wearing.
That's not how it works, because I didn't marry a clown, so that's not possible. But it's, like you said, white lies. But it's like, just listening to some of the women that posted in here, like it's almost like women feel like men shouldn't have pet peeves, is how it's perceived, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right, so I got a list of pet peeves, man. We're just gonna dive into it. First, this one has nothing to do with relationship. The first one has nothing to do with anything but just a big pet peeve of mine. Mm-hmm. Somebody I know is going to respond to me when I say this, but if I text you and you call me,
no,
that's a pet peeve.
That's not even a pet peeve for me. That's just an expectation that I will not answer the phone.
Yeah, because for me, is a text message conversation is a text message conversation. Mm-hmm. A telephone conversation, you know what I mean? So if I text you and you immediately call me, I'm like, oh my gosh.
You answer.
It depends.
I do not.
It depends. Because, listen, I could be in a meeting and I could be texting you because it may not be something that I have to give direction to or have takeaways in. But to call me immediately after I text you, I'm like, God, why can't you just text me back? Just text me back. So that's just one in general. Do you have a general one?
At least just text me that you're planning on calling me.
Like,
don't just call me out of the blue, because I'm like, like complete shutdown moment.
So
oh my
they know
God.
I have my phone in my hand.
Yeah,
how do I not answer it now? But do you have a general pet peeve, not put in any category?
I don't know. A general one that covers everything. I don't know. I would say it just sounds so deep, but like people not being accountable to what they say. That's a huge pet peeve of mine. Like if you say you're going to do something
Like
If
if I
it's
say
cancel
like,
plans, that's fine. Because if somebody cancels plans, I love it.
so it's the
But
opposite of your pet peeve.
well, no, aside from plans, but like
Right.
if you say you're gonna do something and we're planning on it or something, it doesn't even have to be an event. Just something that you said you would do.
Like if I say I was going to grab the milk on the way home
Grab
and
the
I
milk. Yeah.
it doesn't matter what my explanation is.
Well, I mean, if it's the dinosaurs chasing you or something, yes. But if not,
So
grab the
no, it
milk.
doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what I say. I get it. I get it. And listen, we've had that conversation because I am, if you tell me to grab milk first thing in the morning and then
Well,
when
no,
I
don't
go to
expect
clock
you to
out,
remember.
I am beeline to the house. It doesn't matter what I planned on doing. I go from home to house. Like it's very rare for me to have a stop in the middle of that and work to the house. So, all right. So here go my pet peeves. Let's see what we got. I'm going to start just because the post was geared around husbands. So are you okay with that?
Out.
You all right with that?
Go ahead,
Is that
queen.
a pet peeve for
No, you're
men to go
fine.
before women?
Go ahead.
All right. I just want to make sure. All right. So my first one. Asking me to do things. These
Is
kids.
this relationship? What category is this? You don't even say what category this is. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Can I? You would have understood it once I asked it. Okay, but the first category is marriage.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Asking me to do something the kids can do. Careful.
Okay, let me
Hold up.
analyze that for you because
can I explain my pet peeve?
Go ahead.
So
You had a long pause, so I assumed you were done.
No. So anything, trash, whatever. We have 3 grown, almost adult children, right? So yeah, we're downstairs. You're in the kitchen doing something. You'd be like, let's just say in general, babe, can you take the trash out? No, hell no. Our son's here. He can take the trash out. So for me, it's like, I understand I can do it. You know what I mean? But when those 3 other older children are not here, I can do it. But they need to learn how to be able to handle themselves and work around the house. And also, when they get on their own, they're going to have to do that stuff when they don't want to do it. So that's why I have no problem delegating it. But go ahead.
I don't either. I give my children chores to do all the time.
I didn't say you didn't, but go ahead.
I didn't say that. You say I didn't. It's my turn to talk. But I give them chores and things to do around the house as well. But I don't always resort to asking you when they're here. But the times that I do ask you to do something, and not all the time, but sometimes it's just I want you to do an act of service for me. So if I say, hey, can you bring me my water that's downstairs? You'll scream for one of the kids to come upstairs,
grab mommy water,
to get the water, go back and get it. And sometimes it's just I, as a woman and a wife, that I want my husband to do an act of service for me, even if I have to ask for it sometimes. Right. It's something that I want you to do for me.
Yeah. So it don't matter that I got you the water and I made sure it happened.
Well, I could have done that myself. I could have gotten it myself. I could have asked the children myself. But if I'm asking you to do something for me, it's because
you want me to stop what I'm doing to come and get it. I got you.
Oh, yes, laying in bed.
I'm good.
Please stop. I'm taking my water.
Yeah. Next, what you
Is
got?
it my turn? Using a sarcastic tone or word and then play dumb if I call you out on it.
Like what?
When you use a different tone that you don't usually. We've been together so long. I know what your tones mean.
What's my tone?
Or I know when you're saying something sarcastic, but then when I'm like, why are you trying to be funny? Like, oh, I am? What did I say? No, I'm not. All I said was, so playing very dumb when you know exactly that you said
Why'd
something that you wouldn't
dumb so much?
normally say, or your tone that you wouldn't normally use.
I got you. Hey, listen, that's part of it. So we're listing pet peeves. I have mine though. So
I would hope so.
Not wanting to repeat yourself. You don't like when I ask you to, like, if you say something, and if I didn't hear it the first time, and I ask you to say it again, and if I didn't hear it that second time, there's not going to be a third. Never mind. Like, hold up, I didn't hear it. No, if you wanted to hear me, you would have heard me. It's like, what?
Well, Selective listening, I believe.
No, okay. What?
That's my rebuttal. So wait,
I didn't know we were doing rebuttals.
Should you just say your pet peeve and I don't say anything?
No, I don't.
We can
I'm
do
good
that.
with it.
That's fine.
I'm good with it. I'm
Okay.
good with it.
When a subject is brought up to discuss something, and it could be something I did once, and you'll say, you always do this,
yeah, I can
or
see
you
that.
never
Yeah,
do this. It's like,
yeah.
okay, this is
I
the
can see-
first
yeah.
time in
That's
over a decade that I've done this, but now it's,
see
oh,
that.
I always
all
do
right.
this.
I don't do the shoulder thing, but I got you. That's I got you. That's valid. This one could have been
An email?
turning. That's down the list. That's not.
I got
that's
that
not
too.
part of marriage, but we're good. Turning down my volumes. Listen, if I'm watching the game,
Oh, game I don't
can't-
mind. It
Yeah,
was a
bro, you
commercial.
turned it down the other day.
It was halftime, and it was like 6 commercials
listen,
in a row.
If I'm watching the game, I don't NFL, NBA, we got 5.1 digital surround. I want to hear it. I want to hear the commercials rock the walls. If we're watching a movie, I want it to rock. I want to hear the china in the cabinet shaking. You can't turn down my volumes, man.
Comparison. So if I'm talking to you about something that you're doing, you'll bring up
Careful.
a subject with me. If I'm like, hey, you forgot to unplug the iron. Okay, well, last week you forgot to unplug the toaster.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you were that mad about it, say it then.
No,
Don't bring
you gotta
up.
hold it.
Don't bring.
You gotta hold it.
Let me add that.
You never-
Holding in.
You never heard the Kevin Hart skit? When I come here, you got the microwave all on high, and it confuses the heck out of her. You
But
turn around and leave.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that why do you feel the need? Just take accountability and be like, you're right, I did that. But it has to be like, no, well,
have
last
ammunition.
week or 2 months ago, and it's like, all right, bro, like that's petty.
That's a petty pet peeve. I got you. What we got next? Oh, here's a good one. Asking me if I want to do something when you really want to do it.
I
Just
do. That's a
tell me
good
that
one.
you want to do it. Like just, hey, you want to go to McDonald's? No, I'm just sitting here working on the car. I wasn't even thinking about McDonald's. If you want to go to McDonald's, just say, babe, I want to go to McDonald's, and we're gonna go. Do you do it because you want me to like? What? Help me understand
I think
that. Why do you do that?
when I do that is to make sure it is something that you want to do, because I don't want to suggest to do something and then we go and I'm the only one liking it. Or say if I do say, hey, let's go grab our ice cream, and you're like, okay, and I go, I'm excited, and you're like, nah, I don't want nothing. Well, I would rather I'm not gone because I can eat ice cream here. Like nobody wants to do something alone.
No, I understand
I
that.
would have just say, hey, I'm gonna go to the store. I'll be back. And when I had my ice cream,
Hold on, no, I'm gonna go. But I get that. But also the reason why I would like that, especially when it comes to restaurants, because you know how restaurants go in a relationship. When you say you hungry, and I give 37,000 options and none of them are good. So if you come to me, you're like, babe, I want to go here and eat. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
okay.
Go ahead. So you got one more, and I got
two
You got two
more.
more. I got one more. Yes, you're right. Go ahead.
Deflection. When having like a conversation and you deflect to something else completely different. So what started as a conversation, we end up like 18 chapters down
You
in the
gotta dodge
book.
that
from
stuff.
what
You
happened.
gotta-
Huge pet peeve.
What's an example? What's an example so that people can understand when that would happen?
I'm trying to think. So without giving all of our
Whoa.
deep
What you gotta?
conversations,
It was
but I
deep?
think if I'm bringing up something that may have bothered me, right? I sat with it for a little bit. I bring it up,
We
and
talked
then
about
it's
that. Yeah.
yeah, and then it's like, all right, it bothered me enough. Hey, I want to talk about this. And it's like, why are we talking about this? Do you just look for something to be mad in the relationship?
Wow.
Why do you just call me to
okay.
argue? So it's deflecting. It's like, no, I'm not calling to argue. I'm not trying to take away from the fact that I love my rainbows and sunshines in the relationship, but I want to talk about something, and then it's deflect on, I just want to be angry all the time.
I wouldn't say all the time. Well, that does go back to one of the
Yeah,
other pet
that's
peeves
the-
you said that I
that's a
got.
whole
So it kind of
sentence pet peeve.
it kind of tied into it. Honestly, just to be transparent though, I know you've said several times that if you don't come to me with positivity, it's almost like everything's negative. I'm just a
Yeah.
really positive person, so it's tough for me to accept negativity. But I got you. That's a good pet peeve. my last one is just not expressing your thoughts. And that could be because I deflect everything, and I say you always do
You just
something.
say you hold it.
But
you say I hold it.
I'm just saying. But I just got one when I have to sometimes pull it out of you because I'll see and I can feel the vibe. Like anybody who's been married for a certain amount of time, or even in a relationship, not married, you can feel
Yeah, you don't
when
have to
things
be
are off, and
married.
you're like, "Hey, what's wrong? Nothing."
Yeah, but then you bring it up and then it's
hold
then
on,
you're a bad person.
hold up, let me.
So you
it's
have
like,
to pick your battles.
hey, everything all right? Yes. And it's funny because now our 8-year-old she's with us so much. Like I could be like, babe, what's wrong? You're like, nothing. She's like,
Yeah,
that
she
that
does.
just confirms what I was thinking, that there is something going
she
on.
would co-sign
right?
anything you say anyways.
Not anything. But yeah, I'm with you.
Next.
That was my last one.
That's your last
For
one?
marriage, yes.
Okay, mine is commitment. And not like being
what the
committed to the relationship, but in the height of a moment or something, saying that you're going to do something. It can be very minute, as every week I'm going to buy you flowers. Don't you worry, girl, I got you. We get 2 weeks down the road and then here we
Yeah, I
are
ran
2
into
years
that
later,
one.
like, oh, okay. So it's not the principle of getting an object, right? It could just be like,
It's the
hey,
integrity, I got
yeah,
you.
every morning I'm going to put your towel on your sink. Like it's not that it's a monetary value, but it's like, okay, in the heat of the moment when you were feeling good or nice and you liked me that day, then you have something nice you say you're going to do. But then fast forward and it's like, he was just in the moment.
I like
guess,
you every day.
short-lived.
Just to throw that out there. I like you every day.
That's it. I'm done.
We probably should have saved marriage for last. So next we got a parenting section.
Okay.
And then the last section we got is work. All right, so parenting is my first one is having to even ask them to do their chores. That's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
Like, not just chores, but like, bro, if you in here talking to me and you burning my nose hairs, you know what I mean? Like, well, I'm going to drop you off at school and I got to roll the windows down. Like, what is going on? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why do I have to tell you to use
Your hygiene.
Use that right guard. I'm gonna get you right and left guard. You know what I mean? Like that. To have to
That's
ask
not a
you.
chore. That's just their hygiene.
Yeah, it kind of falls in the category. But
Yeah.
yes, chore as well, right? When you walk past the bathroom and it looks like a bomb went off in there, and then there's friends on the way. And it's like you're okay with your friends seeing this. I'm not
don't care.
I'm not okay with your
Me
friends
either.
seeing this. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So yeah, that's my top one.
That's a good one. Every time we leave, they want something. Whether it's we're in the car,
They must be
like,
asking you.
I want Starbucks, or when we get to the grocery store, like, oh, I want this, or
See.
just something when we leave the house. Like,
Yeah.
I guess growing up, it was so different. It was
We knew
everyone
not
just
to
knew
ask.
before we
Don't
get in this
touch
car,
in this
don't touch
mother.
anything, and don't you ask for nothing. And that was it.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just had to say that once. I'm like, oh, okay.
You didn't get to ask what cereal you want,
Yeah.
nothing. You just got
Well,
whatever
back
fell in the
then,
cart.
It was normal to stay in the car.
It was.
I would say 50 to 50. I was either going in the store or I was
Sweating.
sitting in the car waiting for my
Drenched.
mom or dad to come out. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a big one, especially as they get older.
I wonder if we have any of the same.
Not responding to calls or texts.
That's my next one.
Yo, that chat, like that right there.
It gets frustrating because this is them 24/7.
You
around the
know
house,
it.
walking everywhere. So it's like
You
if-
know that
yeah.
they got it. 110%. You know they got it. And then you text, and they're smart, so they don't have it where it says read. They got it where it only says delivered. They're very intelligent when it comes to that. So you know it got delivered, and it could be 30 minutes, and you're like, okay, all right, all
Yeah,
right,
I know.
all right,
That's a big one.
okay. That was your same one for you.
I did have that one, but this one kind of goes into it as well, as when they don't talk or answer your questions. So like I was talking to my boss about this. We have teenagers as well. And it's like, I feel like a Uber driver sometimes. Like my older kids will get in the car either together or separate. And it's like, I'm driving. Like, how's your day? Fine. What'd you do? Nothing. What'd you eat? Chicken. It's like, okay. Like we're almost at 100 questions in a minute
you're
now.
pulling information out like this,
Yeah.
just trying to get them to
So
talk.
I'm just like driving and sitting, and it's like you got an Uber and they put don't talk. Like it's just very
Yeah.
like I don't know what to say. Like are they mad? Not mad. And
Yeah, and just to bring transparency. Like I can easily ride with a car full of kids for 30 minutes and not say one word to them.
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, not saying that helps it, but it's just the two different personalities. You know what I mean? You want to engage with them and they're like, I just want to be on my phone and not respond to the text message you sent me last Tuesday. Saying, yo, I want to say this is a pet peeve for me because it was a pet peeve for my parents and grandparents. We didn't say or we couldn't say what.
Yes.
Those were the two. Because my grandma used to say, people who say could hear. And if you just said what, you already knew. You didn't even, you didn't even say what. We didn't even say what. But we said all the time. And that's still big for me. And my son goes a little further than Like you'll go circles and what? What do you mean? I don't. What do you? And the conversation goes nowhere. Like we're just in circles. It drives me wild.
You handle it well.
Yeah.
You handle it well. Kind of in line with your chores, but I don't mind telling them again because then you can't say you didn't know or you didn't, the expectations there. But it's when one little chore, you could have taken them out for the day, got their favorite coffee, food, took them shopping. It doesn't matter. You ask them to do one little thing. Oh my goodness. Slamming dishes and doors. And it's like 10 minutes to do the dishes. I just spent 8 hours of my day taking you out.
Yeah. I don't care. I'll ask him to do 11,000 things. Lying, bro.
Yeah.
Lying. Like it's almost to the point where we're both in leadership, right? Like it's almost to the point as a parent, you know the answer when you ask the question.
Of course. I would say 85% of the time you know.
Thing. Yeah, same thing when you're in leadership, right? You don't know 100% of all the answers.
But you're bringing it up for a reason.
And it's like, oh, okay. All right. So how long are you going to stand on that? You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather you be upfront. We just had a conversation with JJ. Just got his license. We're giving him a beautiful truck. And it's like, bro, listen, don't try to hide anything. Don't try to, I know there's fear of you getting in trouble, but I'll be more upset if you try to lie or hide it
100%.
than just being straight up with me. Because if you be straight up with me, we can have a conversation. But if you try to hide it and I see it and I'm like, bro, what is this?
Like, why is my rim scratched?
Right.
Like, just, hey,
what?
I'm the curb.
What you mean? Oh, give me my keys. Now you're walking. Okay, what you got?
So my next one, it's kind of the same when we talked about texting back and chores. So I don't know. Let me think of another one because that was it. I only had one more, but it rolls into the text. I think when we're out, like doing a event or family thing, like one of my pet peeves, and I think our kids are good at it, but I had to draw them into it. When we're going out to eat with someone or someone's house, you always address those people. Like you go to their house and you're saying hello, giving hugs, kisses on the cheek, whatever that looks like. And then when you leave, you need to say bye to the people's house that we were at or we had
no
dinner
Irish
with.
goodbyes.
Yeah, don't just walk
bounce
in and go sit and eat their food and sit on their couch and you haven't addressed them yet. So that was a big one. And I don't think our kids, we've kind of been so on them about that they understand that.
Yeah. And you saying that kind of reminded me about something else. My last one was attitude just in general. But another pet peeve is like that son of ours, whenever we do go out, he will wander. Oh, yeah. He's a wanderer, bro. He's a wanderer.
We can stay together.
We could be at the biggest pool in Orlando and be like, listen, we don't even have to tell the girls. It's like,
they stay together.
Son, stay with the group. And he wanders. He's got the worst eyesight and the worst hearing. You're the last person I need wandering, bro. He wanders.
Yeah.
He's been with me. We were in Best Buy going to grab something, and I'm in line waiting for Geek Squad, and I turn around. And I'm like, where the? He's gone. Way down the aisle messing with the vacuums, and I'm like, why are you touching a vacuum? Leave it alone. Yeah. So that's a big one. Yeah, stop wandering. Don't touch nothing. All right, so we get into the work pet peeves.
Okay.
Right. So my first one is I really hate it, but getting more work than other people.
getting more work than other
Yeah,
people.
you know, I've heard somebody in leadership say before, like we identify our strong performers and then we
It's easy
overuse
to give
them.
them everything.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
overuse, and that irritates me. That irritates me.
Mine is scheduling meetings and not showing or not taking the time to say you're not in or you can't make
Oh,
it.
just don't go.
Yeah.
Just
I feel
ghost.
like my time is so valuable and I have,
Is this a group meeting or just it could be a one-on-one?
it's been both.
Really?
So either or, and it's if you schedule something with me, and
You go to the
even
office like,
I've been out before and had to call out kids or
Right,
whatever,
right.
but the first thing I always do is look at my meetings, either cancel them or send a message like, hey, if you want to leave it on to block your schedule out, that's fine, but I won't
Right.
make it. So I've been in meetings 13 minutes where that person reaches
Bro.
out like, hey, sorry,
Yeah.
something came up. And I get things happen, a one-off, but
Yeah.
when it's like
Yeah, oh,
all the
yeah.
time, I'm like, this is crazy. You're wasting my time.
I remember I did that with a senior VP. And he told me to link up with him. We met some corporate event we met, and he was
Yeah.
like, yo, he's like, you just got a supervisor job, like you're doing your things a few years ago. He's like, yeah, give it my executive assistant. We'll set some meetings up. And I sat on several meetings and he just wouldn't show.
Yeah,
The
that's the
executive
thing.
assistant would reach out like, hey, sorry, we gotta reschedule. It's like, well, I've already been here 30 minutes.
Yeah. And there's been times where I'm like, oh, let me not grab lunch yet because I won't make it back from my one meeting to this meeting. And it's like,
Yeah. I'm with you.
yeah.
Leading people, I can't stand when they have a fear of making a decision.
Oh, yes.
Especially tenured individuals. If you've been here 15 years and you're not reaching out about a policy that may have changed, it's just this has been the way it's been. Why are you calling me before you make that decision, brother?
Yeah.
I need you to have confidence in yourself.
To make
How
it.
can I help give you that confidence? Because I don't need you calling me every 5 minutes to make a decision.
I've had a leader say like, hey, I put you in this role for a reason. Make the decision. If it's wrong, ask for forgiveness later. But
Yep.
like, just make a decision.
I can't stand
Yeah.
that.
I'm going to back up to that.
Okay.
I agree to that, but mine is when they don't feel confident to make one, or when the decision switches depending on who's talking to them. I go in there, I have a meeting, I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
the sky should be blue. Yes, you are right, Jamie. That's the
Yeah.
policy. That's the procedure. The sky is blue. Bob comes in. I think the sky should be purple. Yes,
That
you
purple
are
sky
right.
is beautiful, Bob.
The sky should be purple.
Purple rain,
And
Bob.
then now I'm running with the blue sky. You're running with the purple one, and then it's like, well, I was told to do this. Yeah,
Now
me
the sky's
too. And now
purple.
nothing got resolved. And now we're having 16 meetings
Yeah.
about this, and
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm with you. What you got?
So my other one would be people who need their name in lights for like credit on something that they may have just
said
touched
that
on
before,
or worked
yeah.
on, but it wasn't
You said it before.
anything. I'm a silent worker. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Let me do my work behind the scenes. And I feel like people should get gratification. And if that's your driver, you need to learn your employees and give them that gratification.
Right.
But it's people who want the spotlight for something that they didn't do.
Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't experienced it, but I've heard you say that several times. We both said it. Emails.
That was my next
Listen,
one.
if you're sending me an email just to send me an email, like that annoys the heck out of me. I tell my guys, listen, email me things you need me to handle. Anything important, call me. So I can't stand a bunch of emails.
Mine is that meetings that should be emails. If we have a 30-minute
I like
meeting
that.
to be like, hey, this procedure is wrong. Should we fix it? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. And now somebody wants to vent about the lack of coffee in the break room in this meeting. It's like, okay, why are we here?
Because we open that channel of communication and
that
now
could
they
have
just
been an
want-
email. That's my
Yep.
biggest one. Put it in an email.
Same as with my children not answering calls. If I call one of my shops and you don't pick up, you better be tied up on the truck. But as soon as you're done with that truck, you better call me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I got to call you several times and I'm texting you now, I'm like, are you even at the shop?
Yeah.
So that's a big one for me.
I would say like lack of follow-up or like a takeaway for all in a meeting. And your takeaway was to print a piece of paper. You don't do it. We come back to the next meeting. Hey, do you have a piece of paper? Oh no, I forgot. It's like that happens to me too all the time. But when it's like
Repetitive.
6 meetings about this
Yeah.
one piece of paper that you have yet to do.
Yeah, then we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting any
Yeah.
ground. Last one is asking for guidance before doing any research.
That's a good one.
Yeah, man. do some research before you reach out to me. I'm not here to solve all your problems. Do some research. Get your confidence up.
Yeah, that's a good one. My last one, I think I may have touched on it in my other subject, but accountability. Like, especially I think in the workplace, that's big. If you say you're going to do something and we're relying on you to do it,
Do
just
your
do
job.
it or reach out for help.
Oh yeah, I like it. Those are our pet peeves. I think we learned a lot about each other. That's awesome.
So thank you for tuning into episode 8 as we talked about pet peeves and relationships and coworkers and parenting and what that looks like.
Yeah. Learned a lot about each other, a lot of our pet peeves. But listen, we drop it every Friday at 1 p.m. on all platforms. Until next time.